Hey, what's going on social media? It's your girl Tasha Wilson, the Boss Chick, your favorite serial entrepreneur, former educator, full-time investor. Yes, it is 2023. I am super excited to be here with you guys. I got some juicy conversation for you on this evening. On the flip side, I have some resources that I'm going to share in lieu of this juicy information that's just happening. I don't know if y'all know anybody that's doing it, but yeah, we got to do better. We can't be doing this, y'all. It's a recession. We're in the middle of a recession for those who don't know. But before I dive in, I need y'all to tag somebody, 2 to 3 people right now to this post. I am live on YouTube. If you're watching from YouTube, hi. I'm Tasha, the Boss Chick, and I'm so happy to have you on. Do me a favor and subscribe. Push that button below if you're watching right now on YouTube. You want to stay tuned in, all right? And I'm happy that you stopped by to see me. If you're on Facebook, if you're on our other streams, then I'm so excited that you decided to chime in. I have Instagram video posted right up here. So I am going to be looking all over the place. But guess what? I'm here. I'm live in living color. What's going on? Hi, how are you? Let me know where you're watching from. What city? What state? Go ahead, use the comment button. Type. If you're watching from Mexico, from China, from Arizona, from Detroit, go ahead and type that in. It is 2023. Let's go. I'm going to keep an eye on the chat. Go ahead. You can comment. But make sure if you're tuning in from YouTube right now, hit that subscribe button. I'm so excited that you decided to stop by and say hello. All right, y'all. So it is 2023. And I said I need to show myself a little bit more. So you guys, hi. Tobago is in the building. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. So happy to have you, Dale. Super excited to be here with you all. Like, we're going to talk about this recession that we're in. For those who don't know, you may still be doing well and it hasn't gotten tight too much for you. I say good job for you. That means you've probably been, managing your money a good deal. However, it's some people smuggling eggs. Y'all heard about that? There's some people smuggling eggs around here during this recession. So I got some resources. I said, no, you know what? I gotta go live because God is really blessed me with some amazing investments where my money is making me money. I can't allow this. I definitely don't want to know anybody that's doing this. Everybody want to save during this recession. Everybody want to make more money, but realistically, how many people are making more money in a recession without getting a second and a third job? Well, for those of you who just tapped in, what y'all got going on? Terrific Thursday. Hello. It may be Friday wherever you're at, because I do have some people watching in another country by way of YouTube. Thank you for chiming in. So yeah, guys, I don't know if y'all heard. I wanted to show you. I got my other phone here. I screenshotted it. Guys, we got people smuggling eggs from out of the country. Yes. Because of this recession, like, it's really affecting homes, how they feed their families, how they, feed their kids and so forth. It says, as egg prices rise, so do the seizures at U.S. border. So what happened? Attempts to smuggle eggs from Mexico or Canada can result in fines up to $10,000. So if they catch y'all doing it, right? If they catch y'all doing it, I'm telling y'all, I'm not making this up. You can get fined up to $10,000. Why is this going on? Because of lack of funds, lack of, managing your money properly. And so this is why I share the information that I share, that God has blessed me with, being able to, make my money work for me, tapping into major abundance, that I am not put in position where my back is against the wall, where I have to, rob Peter to pay Paul, or smuggle some eggs, run over to Canada just to save $1 to bring some eggs back over here in the US. Many of you can attest that the prices have gone up, from gas, from clothing to food, and specifically, we're talking about egg smuggling. Like, wow, 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 wow. So if you get caught smuggling eggs, it's a $10,000 fine. So not only now were you smuggling these eggs so that you could save money, but now you locked up somewhere and now you have a $10,000 debt that you have to pay. Now, how do you pay that? With lack of resources. You got to go to work and keep working overtime, do double, triple shifts, midnight shifts, just so you can keep up and so you can do what you got to do. And so I'm here on today because I'm the queen of multiple streams, y'all. I am, type that in. I'm the queen of multiple streams, okay? So those of you who don't know who I am the queen of multiple streams of income. And so I bring resources, guys, to you guys that you don't have to have a license, to participate in. You just have to be willing to make a decision. And for those of you who just tuned in on Instagram, thank you for chiming in. I appreciate you. I'm live on social media, on YouTube, as well as Facebook. So I'll be looking up and down. I just want you to know I'm watching both of y'all, all right, as I multitask. But I'm the queen of multiple streams of income. And I'm going to share with you some ways that you can still survive without feeling like your back is against the wall during this recession. The last recession that we were in, it was 2008. 2008, I can really remember that because I purchased my house soon as they made that announcement of that recession. And I was like, darn, if I would have waited just 30 days before, right? If I would have waited 30 days after they made that announcement, I could have got my house a couple thousand cheaper. Couple $1,000s cheaper. But that's neither here nor there because I've quadrupled my investment and I have a ton of equity in my home and I don't plan on selling it. Like I get calls every day with them attempting to buy my home. But I thank God that during a recession, 2008, I was still able to thrive. Why? Because I had principles that were instilled in me. I was connected to multimillionaires to where I didn't have a problem with saving money and preserving money, right? But not just saving money, because saving money, just sitting your money in a bank account or just sitting your money in the shoebox or up under your bed or where have you, wherever your hiding space is, ain't nothing wrong with, putting a little money to the side for a rainy day. But you need to put your money somewhere that's going to set you up for some long-term equity, right? That's going to accumulate assets for you. And so that's why I'm excited, because this platform that I have been sharing for the last 6 years, guys, that's right. Y'all write it down. It's been 6 years since I've been coming on here and going live, since I've been posting. You may not see me live every day, but when I post, I feel like that's my live presentation. If I post a picture, if I post a resource, if I invite you to an event, y'all, this is giving you access to my world on how it is I'm able to survive in the middle of a recession, how I'm able to purchase a new car in the middle of a recession, how I've been able to obtain real estate, digital real estate, and make money off of other people's property without even owning the deed. Hello, I'm telling y'all, I got something to share with y'all. Them smuggling eggs just to save $1. No. You have to be a better manager over your money. You have to learn what to do with money. And I must admit, I was not taught growing up what to do with money. I was taught to save. I was taught to get a bank account and all that good stuff. But what happens when you get a bank account and put your money in the bank? They're going to send you and make sure you got your debit cards. They want you to create a PIN number ASAP. Why? Because they want you to start swiping the card so you can start using the card, and it helps the banks make money because they know that most of us don't have the wherewithal, and we're not, what is it? What's the word? We're not self-disciplined to only spend what we have. Most of us spend money that we don't have. And that's why a lot of us are underwater when it comes to a recession. And we got to change that scenario now. It stops now. If you get connected with me, yes, you need to DM me. You need to say, Tasha, how can I learn how to invest properly so that I'm not sinking in the middle of a recession? I want to learn how to have multiple streams of income working for me like you do in times like now. That's what I specialize in. So I went, for those who don't know, I'm not going to assume everybody knows me. I was a school teacher for 14 years, got my bachelor's and a master's degree, taught 14 years. And that latter 14th year, I was just burnt out. I was burnt out. It was a lot of stress. It was a lot of pressure on the job, on a job force. However, it was all political. It wasn't even about the kids. I'm there for the kids, but they made other situations and politics bigger than what needed to be necessary or focused on in the classroom. And so I got burnt out, y'all. I fired my boss. I walked away. Now, it was scary. It was scary because I was walking away from stable income. I had stable income coming every 15 days. Every 15 days, we got paid on the 1st and the 15th here in Georgia. The 1st and the 15th, it was like clockwork. Most of you like your money like clockwork, right? You need to know, a lot of you won't step out on faith and take opportunities when it comes to investments because you need to know for sure that you can pay your bills. And how do you feel like you know for sure? By going to work every day, showing up for a certain amount of hours. You know that they're going to pay you for those hours, whatever set wage, minimum wage, or whatever wage it is that you agreed upon, you know that you're going to get paid for that. And so some of you will not allow yourself to think any other way of making income. But I thank God that I was not confined in that box, right? I wasn't confined in a box. And in order for you to thrive in the middle of a recession, you're going to have to get to that point too. You're going to have to get to the point where you're comfortable and you're open about learning about money. Money moves. Money moves freely. Now, whether it moves freely in your bank account, in your household, in your investments, or whether it goes right past your address, is totally up to you. Now, sometimes money can move and come to you, but it goes out too fast as well. Guys, we got to learn about managing money. Yes, one of the things you can do in the middle of a recession, the first thing you can do is budget. Let's talk about that. Everybody's familiar with budgeting. How can I budget? How can I cut costs on things that I know I don't need? Now, I gave you the scenario. A lot of us, we learned how to spend money very easily, but we didn't know when to cut it off. We didn't know when to stop, especially when they gave us credit cards, right? And that's where you have to learn discipline. So what I want y'all to do, if you have kids in your household, children 18 years and under, if you're giving them allowance or whatever kind of money they get for their birthday, whatever kind of money they get from the tooth fairy, right? Now I'm going into teacher mode. I want you to start teaching them what to do with the money. First, you want to save a certain amount, right? Okay. You want to budget. Teach them what does it mean to budget? Baby, if you only have $5, it means that when we go to Walmart today, you don't want to spend your whole $5 in one day. There's 7 days in a week. And we're going to be going to Walmart about 3 times this week. If you want to be able to buy something every time you're on Walmart and you're only getting $5 a week right now because you're only 5 years old anyway, and that's some good money for a 5-year-old, right? You got to teach them what to do with that $5, how to make it stretch. So I want everybody for this year, 2023, we're thinking about being better managers of money. We're going to first learn how to budget. You're going to, before you leave the house, before you go to the store, you're going to write down everything that it is that you need for your household. Put that in chronological order. And then the second half are things that we could use in the house, but we don't necessarily need. So if you find that, hey, you're couponing and you got to the store and they had some deals and you got a few extra cents or extra dollars left over for the secondary items, then go ahead and grab a few secondary, but only shop for what you need. That's what we're doing 2023. We're going to be better managers of money. So once you decide how to budget, and you disperse the money accordingly according to your bills, get your bills out at the top of every month, find out what the due dates are, right? You're budgeting accordingly because you want to know how much money you have until your next payday. Okay, now you put your bills in order, chronological order, which ones need to be paid first in the first, 10 days of the month, which ones can you put off to the latter part of the month, right? And then you're going to save. Now, any extra income that you have over that you save, that you don't have to use for none of your bills, for none of your necessities. This is the money I want you to focus on investing. Saving money and just tucking it away, Lord, that's a tongue twister, tucking it away for a rainy day. You want to do something with that money. Instead of save it, I want you to save it by investing it. Okay? There's several different investments out there. Some in particular that I know about, and I only talk about what I know about. I only talk about investments that are working for me. I only talk about investments that I have been able to pull from, right? I just pulled out $800 and something 2 days ago, and I shot it right to my Bitcoin account on one of my wallets. And I'm waiting for that to hit tomorrow because it's a transaction period. It takes a process, 1 to 2 days and so forth. And it's going to hit tomorrow. And so I set it up that way. I didn't want to pay the extra $15 for it to hit instantly. I didn't pick that option. Why? Because I'm frugal. I'm wise with my investment. Now, some of y'all, think about it. If you had $850 that you was withdrawing from one platform, you could have had access to it the same day for extra $15. How many of you would have spent that extra $15? Because you want all your $850 right away, right? A lot of people that I know, even one of my friends was like, why are you waiting till Friday? I said, well, I can hold off 2 more days. I don't want them to take another $15 of my investment. This was my investment that I was able to take $100 and grow it to $850. So why would I give them an extra $15 off of my investment? No, I can wait 2 more days because my back is not up against the wall. But most people who's back against the wall, as soon as they see that investment grow, they want to go and take it out. As soon as they see it grow, they go and take it out. You got to learn how to be better managers of money. So I'm excited because 12 o'clock tonight, I didn't have to pay an extra $15 to get my $850 that's coming to me off of one of the investments. So what type of investments can you guys participate in the middle of a recession that actually works? For me, I can tell you, learning about foreign currencies, learning about US dollar, NAS 100, learning how to trade stocks is what has afforded me the opportunity to be able to flip my money in a continual market, a $1 trillion a day market. Yes, trillions go through this market, just like pretty much, you guys are familiar with the Powerball, the Mega Million Lottery and so forth. It was at a couple billion. Excuse me. It was at a couple billion just like last week. I don't know what it is now. It may still be in the billions. I don't know. I think somebody hit the lottery. I don't keep up with it. However, that's how much access you have over here. Like most people will wait and they will put money into the lottery attempting to hit that. But you can put money into investments such as trading the foreign currency market, putting your money in automation, even if you don't want to trade the market. Certain platforms have automation where if you put a couple thousand, a couple $100 in, and you wait so many days and check it, you have accumulated more interest on your dollar. We're talking about compounded interest. Okay. I have a system. I have a blueprint. We have a trading platform that shows you how to compound your dollars if you decide you want to do that. But some of us, we want it microwave, hot and ready, like a little Caesar's pizza. We don't want to wait for our return. So this year, we're going to budget more. You're going to be better managers of money. You're going to learn how to save. But with that saving, whatever it is you're saving, I want to show you how to invest it. Okay. So one platform is the foreign currency market, learning about crypto. That's the second platform. I have another platform for travelers. If you travel a lot or people that travel, guys, we have a TLX platform where literally you can get paid for showing people how to use our website to save money on travels. Okay. We have a platform for people who love to travel, who go to hotels. You may want to rent out a yacht, a Lamborghini, the G5 or whatever. Okay. I have a website that pays you just to show people how to shop and get discounts. So that's my TLX platform. So y'all make sure y'all write these down because you're going to be responsible for inboxing me, letting me know which platform you want to make money off of. Because there's no reason nobody should be smuggling eggs from Mexico and from Canada to save $1, right? All right. And then, you know, you got those people that's illegal. And it happened to me here in Atlanta. It hasn't happened recently, although I wouldn't mind, but I was telling them no anyway. Oh, yeah, I said it. So look, you know, you ever been to the gas station and you see people just hanging out at the gas station and the guys, they want to come up, wash your window or something like that. Well, these particular guys, they come up to you and say, hey, how much gas you get? And I give it to you half off. I'm like, what? I did not know what the man was talking about when he approached me. He said, how much gas you want to get? I said, I'm getting $25 worth. He was like, well, give me 10 and I fill it up. I'm like, it just didn't feel right. So I was like, no, I'm good. He's like, all right. He went to the next person. Another guy pulled up. He had a big old F-150 or some kind of big truck, F-250. And he let the guy get his gas. And he paid the guy half off for the gas. But I went in there and I paid for my gas, right? But you got people out here doing illegal stuff to make a hustle, to make $1, trying to make $1 out of 15 cents. You don't have to do that when you learn how to properly invest, guys. And I don't invest in one platform. I have my money working for me in a digital real estate market. What is digital real estate? For those who don't know, guys, I have property here that I do not own, okay? And I don't have no shame in saying I don't own these properties, okay? I own my home and that's about it. But I make money off of other people's property. I am a corporate company, right? I got all my ducks in a row and I have an ebook coming out very, very soon. So those of you who desire to have your own company and you want to do it the right way and you want to do it for a very inexpensive amount, right? It doesn't cost a lot to get all your ducks in a row, to get your LLCs and all your forms. You know, a lot of people go into these different websites and they're letting them charge you. You're letting them charge you a lot of money. And it doesn't take a lot of money to build your foundation and get properly incorporated, or your limited liability LLC and so forth, or your S Corp and all that good stuff. But we'll talk about that another day. That's a different conversation. But the way I'm able to make money with my digital real estate is because I had to invest. I invested by investing in my own company, by making sure all my documents were right. I started building my business credit from the ground up. Nobody gave me anything. I literally did my research and I did the work. And so I do have an ebook coming out at the end of this month. I'm gonna attempt to drop it January 30th. Okay, that's the attempt, but we're not sure. So in Jesus' name, Lord, let me finish this book so I can have it to the people by January 30th. I really would love for you guys to get that, because this is a year that you need to have multiple streams of income. And I'm the queen of multiple streams, period, point blank. So I'm going to show you how to get paid off of digital real estate if that's your desire. If that's not something you're interested in, you don't have to do it. But you definitely have to have a corporate company, okay? Is various corporations that you can have your business listed as, and we won't get into that, but you have to be a legal business, and it does help to have some cushion under your belt as far as business credit. So for those of you who don't have any business credit, I'm going to show you how to get business credit and free lines of credit, okay, with various companies. And it's super, super easy, but you got to be consistent, okay? You got to make sure you got your planner on you at all times, because it can be a lot of work. But guess what? These banks, if you want your company to be one of those recipients that get $100,000 worth of business credit, that get that American Express where you don't cap out until $50,000. I was just on a line with American Express the other day, and he was telling me that I'm eligible for the card that has no limit, the Platinum American Express. I have 2 blue cards with American Express, and I was like, wait a minute, I should have been getting the platinum instead of these 2 blue cards. One, you get cash back. I get like 5% cash back on the one blue American Express. And the other one, that's my personal one. I forgot what he said I have on that one. But I'm like, okay, I got the wrong American Expresses, but thank God that I have them. But guys, now that I've been there, done that, I am going to put it in an ebook so that you don't make the same mistakes. Or it wasn't even a mistake because I still have business credit with them. And I'm doing 6 figures with the business credit alone. And I thank God I was able to do that in 6 months. From 0 credit, business credit, to over 6 figures in business credit in 6 months. I did it much faster, but for the sake of time, that's good for anybody that don't have no credit right now when it comes to their corporation or their business, okay? So my entrepreneurs, y'all stay tuned. DM me. If you want more information on anything that I've mentioned tonight, you need to DM me your full name, your email address, and your phone number, because I don't have a form for y'all to fill out just yet. But you don't want to miss when I drop this ebook so that you can build from the ground up with no dollars and learn how to get free business credit, where companies are going to be sending you approvals in emails saying, congratulations, you've been awarded $5,000 in credit, okay? It may be inventory credit, so whatever it is that your business serve or whatever your services are, it could just be an inventory credit. You can get business credit where whatever products, who is that? Hey, how you doing? Hey, how y'all doing? What's up? Y'all tuning in. So with various lines of credits, some places or some companies, they'll give you a line of credit where you can get your products. So you can get your products up front and flip them, sell them first, and then pay back the money that you owe the company where you got your products. Okay. And then you have the other type of credit, which most people want, where, hey, they give you a credit card and they say you've been granted $10,000, you can go out there and start swiping and pay them 30 days, 60 days, 90 days later. We call those our net 10s, our net 30s, our net 60s, and so forth. When I got a net 10 credit card, I was like, wait a minute, ain't nobody tell me about no net 10. What the world is a net 10? Y'all, that's when you have to pay it back within 10 days. I said, well, I ain't never heard of no foolishness like that. You don't want no net 10, y'all. Y'all want to go for net 30s, net 60s. And again, that ebook is coming out. So back on how you can survive and thrive in the middle of a recession, you need to plug in with your girl, Tasha. You need to DM me your name, your email, and your phone number so that when I drop my free course, I'm going to do a free course before I drop the ebook. I'm going to do a free course before I drop the ebook, okay? I wish it was some way. I'm going to have to figure out a way where I can go live on all my platforms and look at one screen, because I do not like the way it's looking when I look down on here, but I hope I'm good. I hope I'm good. I hope y'all can see me well if you're watching me on Facebook and YouTube. I thank y'all for tuning in. If you're a new subscriber or a new viewer on YouTube, go ahead and click that subscribe button below. Y'all on Instagram, y'all don't see that button, but if you're not following me on YouTube, Instagram, when we get off of here, please go and look up Latasha Boss Chick on YouTube. One of my videos have almost 1 million views, okay? One of my videos, like, it's going viral, and I thank God for that. And it's a video that I did a few years ago where I'm breaking down one of the major platforms that has afforded me the opportunity to sit in front of my computer and just talk to you guys and make money. So I am so grateful for that particular investment. If you want to see that video, it's how to calculate pips. How to calculate pips, okay? Go look at that video and see the comments, like people are raving about it. I am going to commit to doing more videos on how to do this, how to do that when it comes to investing, making money, as well as making money in digital real estate. So I thank God for the resources that he's allowed me to partake in and to be able to live off of. I'm living off the interest. I'm living off the overflow and not my principal. That's the goal, guys. 2023, you want to learn how to live off the overflow, the abundance of the extra from your investments, and not have to take your principal and live off of that. And now you have to tug a war Go back to work, find another job just because you don't have enough ends for the rest of the month to live off of, to pay your bills. Guys, tap in. I'm the queen of multiple streams. I like that, y'all. I just started saying that today, but literally I am. And, back home from where I'm from, Detroit, some would say I'm the ultimate hustler, right? Well, it's different. Back in the day, I was hustling. I was hustling. I was doing this. I was doing that. Everything was legal. I was about to say illegal. Lord Jesus, none of it was illegal. Everything I was doing, I was hustling here and there. I do the bracelets. I sell the glasses. I was selling this. I was selling that. I was putting women in girdles, dropping them 3 sizes in 10 minutes. Yeah, you went from a size 12 to a size 8 messing with me. 12 years ago, we were selling body magics, okay? I was hustling in. But it's a difference when you tap into the secrets of the wealthy. It ain't hustling no more, baby. This is long-term income. This is long-term appreciated assets that I've tapped into. That's not a hustle. I'm doing what the wealthy people do, and I'm showing others how to do that, because at one point or sooner or later, you're going to get tired of hustling. You're going to get tired of the back and forth. Some people support you, some people don't. But when you tap into the foreign currency market, when you tap into $1 trillion industry, when you tap into $1 billion industry, where you can stay at home and type, where you can just show up on a live, on a Zoom, when you can connect and build relationships with people and get paid for the knowledge and the information that you know, it's a different ball game. It's not a hustle then. It's really a lifestyle. And I'm so grateful that I get paid to live my best lifestyle, doing what I do and what I love best, and that's working with people. Now, sometimes I get tired of people, y'all. I get tired of them. I get tired of the negative thinking and the stinking thinking. That's why I came out with my ebook. Y'all know I wasn't going to let y'all go without mentioning my ebook. If you don't have my ebook on how you can become a positive thinker, how to manifest your future, you need to go get it. Go to affirmationsandmore.com. Affirmationsandmore.com. Everybody on here watching, you need my ebook. Y'all need my ebook. I got tired, of being around people who don't believe in themselves. I don't like being in an environment where they speak negative. Here's a hard copy that I printed out just for the sake of viewing. But guys, when you order this, you download it directly to your phone. You download it directly to your library on your cell phone. Go to affirmationsandmore.com. Change your stinking thinking. This year, you will think on a different wavelength. You will have high vibrations, right? Right? Yes, let's go. Yes, ma'am. People can be annoying. Oh, I hear you, girl. People are commenting on Instagram. Yeah, God is good, though. You got to be careful of your surroundings and who you communicate with, who you call your people. You know how we got that saying, oh, them my peoples. Oh, who is that, girl? Oh, them my peoples. Be careful who you calling your peoples. This season, you're going to have to change your peoples, okay? If you want to change your environment, your situation, you're going to have to change your circle of people. It's not saying that I don't want y'all not my friends no more, but in this season, you're going to have to be focused. You're going to have to be disciplined if you want to go to the next level. And so, guys, I've said enough for tonight. I can go on and on, but I need to go get me some dinner. I'm about to go enjoy the fruits of my labor and indulge in a nice, I'm feeling seafood. I love me some seafood. So those of you who don't know me, now you know something new. My favorite food is seafood. I am a foodie and I will travel anywhere. I don't care if it's 30 minutes away just to eat some good food, I will go. But I'm excited about life. I'm excited about showing you guys how to thrive in the middle of a recession. We're not doing what they're talking about, people smuggling eggs from over in Canada, and from Mexico. They're going and smuggling eggs and bringing it back to the U.S. No, we're not doing that. So y'all get connected with me. SayYesAndWin.com. SayYesAndWin.com is my website. If you want to start making money just by showing people how they can save and make, travel arrangements with major discounts, that's my TLX platform. TLX, okay? So DM me and say TLX if that's you. You want to make money off of sharing the discounts for travel. If you want to make money off of the foreign currency market, learning how to trade, okay, and getting trade ideas. And we tell you and help you, go in the market and execute, get a couple $100 here and there and pull it back out, send it right onto your account, right to your bank account. Then you can do that. Then you need to DM me FRX, or you can DM me DCX if you want to do the digital crypto platform, okay? If you want to make money off of our e-commerce platform, I want you to DM me or message me ECX. What's X? Isn't this X in sign language? I used to know sign language. I think that's X, but for the sake of, if I'm wrong, here's the X, all right? So ECX, if you want more of our e-commerce platform. Travel, TLX, DM me that. If you want that ebook ASAP on how to build business credit with $0 to 6 figures in less than 6 months, make sure you send me your name, your email, and your phone number, and just put ebook. That's going to drop really soon, and you can be the first to know about that. I'm going to be sharing and showing y'all which credit cards my business have. Both my businesses, I will be showing you that. I'll mention that in the ebook as well. What else did I mention? So for those of you who are late, y'all make sure y'all go back and listen to this, rewind, because I'm showing you how you can thrive in the middle of a recession, and you don't have to be a part of the recession. You don't have to feel the impact from the recession. 2008 was my first recession that I ever knew about, and I had just purchased my home like 2 weeks before the recession hit. I could have saved thousands of dollars. I could have saved at least 20 to 30,000 if I would have waited 2 weeks later and bought my home. But that's neither here nor there, because I have more than quadrupled my investment on my home and sitting on equity. And what some people do, for those of you who are refinancing your homes and you're taking out some of the equity, if you're taking out equity to pay a bill, you crazy. You crazy. You need to take out some money and you need to put it in an investment that can give you a return or ROI in a couple of months, and then take that money and pay your bill and leave some in there so that you're still getting a return on that investment, okay? Don't take out all this equity on your house just to go into more debt and pay that bill, and now the bill's going to still keep coming. They're going to keep coming, and they're going to get higher and higher, right? Take out some money if you have to. I'm not telling y'all to do this. I am not a financial advisor, but I am pretty good with my finances, and I can show you a thing or two, right? But if you have to take some money out of here and there, guys, take it out and find an investment where you can flip it and get a return in 90 days, in 6 months, in a year, or even if it takes 2 to 3 years. Get you a good investment or a couple of them so that you can have that extra cushion and you can take the overflow and take care of those personal needs, okay? So God is good, and I am so happy to be able to share my resources with you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Please tag somebody to this. If you know somebody that's in financial distress, I need to talk to them, because there's no reason you should be beating yourself up or feeling suicidal, that you think it's the end of the world. What are you going to do? I got some creative ways to help you out. Even if you just need to refer somebody, if you have a major connection, I can show you how to get paid for your connection, for being relationship oriented. If you know a lot of people and people trust you, if you the face of the people, if you miss hospitality or miss the hospitality, miss congeniality, I want to meet you. I need people like you on the team. I love working with people that love working with people. I can show you how to make money off of that asset. That's an asset. That's a good asset to have, being a people person and just learning how to build relationships with others. If it's easy for you, you need to connect with me. You need to be getting paid for that, okay? All right, I need some water, y'all. I'm about to go. I told y'all I'm hungry, but I appreciate y'all for staying on. Again, thank you for the love. Thank you for the badges. If you bought a badge, if you don't know what a badge is, it may be on your screen on Instagram, and it can say it'll say buy a badge or support, whatever. This information that I'm giving you is free game, right? It's free game. But in order for me to keep giving free game, eventually they're going to make us start paying for all these accounts. They're going to start making us pay to be in front of people. But I want to be able to be in position where I can always do that. But I also like it when people show me that they appreciate the added value. When you're ever on anybody's feed, if they're dropping nuggets that's helping you in your life and in your household, whether it's in finances, whether they're talking ministry, whether it's spiritually, if they're helping you get on a different wavelength, if they taught you something that you never knew before, something that you can take and now you can share that information and share it with other people and be of value, show them you appreciate them. That's what those badges are for. Even on TikTok. Now, people give badges all day on TikTok for foolery. Like they'll sit there. I've seen a grown man. So I'm building my presence on TikTok a little bit more. But I scrolled to a grown man. He had to be in his 50s, y'all. And he had on his regular lounging shorts and a wife beater shirt, you know, the tank top things. That's what we call them, no offense. And he was just doing this, playing a game. He was doing this and slurping his Slurpee. And people was watching him and they was buying badges by the droves, okay? They was paying badges to him to watch him play his game. It wasn't like he was showing you or sharing with you what he was doing or a technique that you can do when you play your games at home, fellas. He wasn't doing none of that. They was just entertained by the fact that he was doing this. And he had his belly hanging over, y'all. They was lighting up the chat for foolishness. So if they can do that on TikTok, y'all, I promise y'all, I can't. You can't even pay me to act a fool and show y'all me looking a hot mess nowhere. But I promise when I come and I show up, I'm going to bring added value. So again, anybody that you're watching on TikTok, on Instagram, when they're giving you value that can change your life, that can change your finances, that can change the trajectory of where you're going, appreciate them. Buy a badge or so and do tag somebody to that feed. Tag somebody. All right. I'm done, y'all. God bless y'all. It was a pleasure being on here this Thursday. I'm super excited about where we're going in 2023. We're off to a great start. This is just quarter one. We're going to knock out our goals. Make sure y'all go grab my ebook at Affirmations and More, affirmationsandmore.com. Y'all can get this beautiful electronic version of my ebook. God is good. God bless you. Bye-bye. Talk to y'all later.